afternoon, fabricators. It's Durand with NSI Solutions. Hey, the other day we introduced the Sink Bowl LT, which is the new version of the Sink Bowl. Today we want to unbox one, show you what's included, and how easy it is to assemble. Before you assemble this, you need a Makita grinder. This is the GA7021. This is the preferred grinder for this, especially in the United States. 6,600 RPM, 15 amp. It's got an arbor lock like all of them, trigger lock, which is critical. When you get it, it comes with guards and all that. You don't need any of that. You just need the grinder and this handle. That's all you need out of the Makita box. Let's open this up and see what's inside. The other tools you need: a 5mm Allen wrench, a 1/8 Allen wrench. Now you can use a regular old style Allen wrenches, but these are nice. You also need a 22mm wrench or the elusive metric crescent wrench and something to get in the box. Let's cut this open. This is how they come, how we ship them out. Okay. You can see in there, everything's packed really well. Here are the abrasives, the grinding tools, rapid Z cut, and then your coarse drum and your fine drum. These are all 3-inch grinding tools. Let's set those out of the way. You get a box marked Handles, Hardware, and Accessories. On top of this box, you have your new multi-function wrench. More peanuts. GFCI adapter. That way, if you don't have GFCI protection in your shop, that'll keep you safe. An Angel Guard cord connect, which is used to connect an extension cord to the grinder and keep the connection out of the water. You got the handles, and then a bunch of hardware and spray shield. We'll show you how that works. Get rid of this packaging. You got a second small box. This one's marked carriages or carriage. That's the carriage, the adjustment handle and bolt. We'll show you how to assemble that. And then the rest of it is the sink bowl base. Also, the instruction manual. And the sink bowl base. I don't think there's any way to do this neatly.
More peanuts.
I guess I dumped that out of the hardware box. That's more hardware. Some miscellaneous brochures. Just say no to big pillows of air. They don't actually work. Clean that up later. Okay, here's the main base. So for the grinder, you're going to want to remove these 4 screws that hold the head on, 5mm Allen wrench. And like I said, the regular old-fashioned Allen wrench will work fine, just takes a little longer. Don't turn it over, don't pull this off when you remove the screws. Take your carriage, now the carriage, move the handle and the washer. When you pull this bolt out, there's a little spacer in there, the stainless steel spacer. Make sure that stays in there. Drop that down into the slot, turn that over, and slide that over your grinder, aligning up those 4 holes. Let's get the spray shield out. It's going to go right there. You have 4 6mm screws and 2 washers. Now some of these have scratches on them. That's because we've put this together multiple times. So take your spray shield and 2 of the bolts, or 2 of the 6mm screws, and put those on the side closest to the body of the grinder. Get them all started. All right, and then on these 2, use a washer. Same thing, get them started. Don't tighten anything up till you get everything started. Now you have some 14mm bolts and washers also. There's 2 washers that match. They go with these bolts, and there's another 14mm washer that we use for another purpose. I'll show you that in a minute. On the side holes here, use a washer and one of the 14mm bolts. Okay, once you got everything started, you can tighten everything down. Use your metric crescent wrench here, or a 22mm wrench. Okay, now that you have your grinder and carriage together, the bolt just goes through the slot here. And I'm going to set this up on something. Normally I'd hang this off the end of a table to do it, but if it's up in the air, it's a lot easier. Hold that up there. There's your height adjustment. Now, you can move this. Once it's tight, you can move this wherever you want. I like it. I'm right-handed. I like it right about here, because when I loosen it, then I can just come back from the front. If you're left-handed, you might want it going the other way. Okay, so also the handles here. And these simply just screw in on the side. Those are ready to go. Those are much better handles than our old style, the molded plastic. We've been using those for a couple years. and we really like them. Now this oddball 14mm washer goes on the handle, and there is a spot for this right in the back here. And that makes it so you can pick it up really easy when you're moving it around. The last thing is your cord. Eighth-inch Allen wrench. You can take these two screws out in the strain relief. And then push your cord up into it. Put her back on. Don't over tighten these screws so that you crush the plastic piece. There we go. Now that's all assembled and ready for use. Let's take a look at the abrasives. 3-inch drum wheel, coarse and fine. And rapid Z cut, which is the first step. Here's the coarse. So essentially, step 1, step 2, step 3 when you're grinding your sink profile. You get a multi-function wrench, which the big end fits all the 3-inch abrasives. The small end, available separately, are 1-inch abrasives if you do a lot of rectangle sinks with a 1/2-inch radius in the corner. These don't actually come in the kit, but the small end fits those. And then you get a GFCI outlet adapter, which will keep you from getting shocked if you don't have GFCI protected outlets. Use that on your extension cord, and then an Angel Guard cord connect. When you connect your extension cord to the grinder, that'll keep that plug out of the water. The wrench has another function besides loosening the abrasive. It's got a stepped handle, which is a height adjustment. Let me show you how that works. If I can keep all this stuff on the table. You slide it in between the carriage and the base plate. It's got some numbers on it: 5/8 template, 1/2-inch or 12mm. This would be a 5/8 nominal plywood template. This would be a 1/2-inch Corian or something similar. Slide that in there. Probably hard to see. Do it from the back here. Drop your carriage onto it, tighten it, slide your wrench out. That is a great starting place. Now all your templates vary a little bit, I know, so your mileage may vary. You may need to bonify this wrench or make your own, but this works for us with the templates we use. And then you just thread your abrasives on using the arbor lock. And that height right there should get you, the height you set with the wrench should get you a great starting point here where the blades are grinding the stone and the bearing is running on the template. And then of course you can use it to get them off. Like I said, the kit comes with 3-inch abrasives. 1-inch are available separately, coarse and fine. They are all the same height, so once you get the height adjusted perfectly for your templates, you really never have to move it unless you use a different abrasive from a different manufacturer, or you have a different thickness template. So we have a couple thickness templates in our shop. We have a lot of 5/8 plywood, and then we have a lot of, this is a 1/2 inch Corian template that we use a lot. So for sinks that we do all the time, we like to get them made out of Corian. This is for a Kohler 2210. We just get these CNC cut on a router. So a lot of the plywood ones we hand make ourselves just because they don't get used as much. Or if we just need one for a new sink we've never seen before, we just cut it out with, there's multiple ways. There's other videos online on how to make a template, but it could be as simple as cutting it out with a jigsaw and sanding the edges. So anyway, so there's the complete sink bowl, rapid Z-cut, coarse drum, fine drum, GFCI, Angel Guard cord connect, the 1-inch drums sold separately, coarse and fine, all the same height. And then of course the kit comes with a special wrench, and it's only taken about 12 years, but I finally got to design my favorite wrench feature. Keep an eye out on our channel for more videos, and you know how YouTube works. Please like and subscribe, and you'll get a notification